Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's episode, Tuna doesn't even realize it's Valentine's Day, but Alex does, and he quietly plans something special. He takes her to a warmly decorated restaurant in town, gives her a small, meaningful gift, and says what he rarely says out loud. It's a gentle reminder that love is often found in the details. If you enjoy healing slice of life stories, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. Tuna woke to the sound of chickens before she woke to her own thoughts. The light outside was pale, and the air still held the coolness of early morning. She moved through the kitchen quietly, rinsing a bowl, wiping the counter, checking the small basket where Henry's things were kept. The farm taught her a steady order: feed first, clean second, then work. Henry made a soft sound from the next room. Tuna went in, lifted him gently, and pressed her cheek to his forehead. He smelled warm and sleepy. She bounced him once, slow and patient, until he relaxed against her shoulder. Batang appeared at the doorway with a light jacket wrapped around her. "He woke early?" she asked. Tuna nodded. "Just a little. I'll feed him now." Batang came closer, hands ready. "Let me. You go eat something first." Tuna hesitated, then handed Henry over. She still wasn't used to accepting help without trying to repay it immediately. But lately, she had been learning that letting someone care for you was part of belonging. While Batang fed Henry, Tuna ate a quick breakfast, simple rice, warm water. She washed the dishes right away because her hands felt calmer when things were in place. Outside, the yard needed attention. The chickens were impatient, the pigs louder than usual. Tuna carried feed with practiced movements, scattering it evenly so the animals wouldn't fight. Her mind stayed quiet as her body worked. Alex arrived not long after, as if he had timed it to her routine. He came through the gate calmly, sleeves pushed up, eyes scanning the yard in that careful way he had. He didn't bring a big greeting. He simply stepped into the day as if he belonged there. "You're already done feeding them," he said. Tuna wiped her hands on her apron. "They were noisy this morning." Alex nodded. "They know Ted is coming." They walked toward the kitchen. Alex glanced at the shelves, at the doorway, at the small red charm hanging neatly near the frame. The house was becoming a home through small choices. Tuna poured tea into 2 cups. "Did you sleep?" she asked. "A little," Alex said. "Work is tight, but it's manageable." Tuna nodded. She didn't push for details. She had learned his pattern. If it was urgent, he would tell her. Alex set his cup down and looked at her. "Tonight, I want to take you out to eat." Tuna blinked, surprised by how direct it was. "Out? Where?" "In town," Alex said. "A restaurant. Clean, quiet." Tuna's first instinct was practical. "Why? We can eat here." Alex didn't react like she was rejecting him. He simply repeated gently, "Tonight, I want to take you out." Tuna glanced toward Batang with Henry. The thought of leaving Henry always made her hesitate, but Batang had proven, again and again, that Henry was safe with her. "Is something wrong?" Tuna asked, lowering her voice. "No," Alex replied. "Nothing wrong." Then he added softer, "I just want to." Tuna studied his face. Alex wasn't the type to do things for no reason, but his expression was calm, as if he were holding something he didn't want to drop. She nodded slowly. "Okay, if Ba can watch Henry." Alex turned slightly toward Batang. "Ba, tonight, can you stay with Henry for a little while? I want to take Tuna to dinner." Batang looked up with a knowing smile that made Tuna feel shy. "Go. I can handle one baby." Tuna's cheeks warmed. "Thank you, Ba. We won't be long." Batang waved her hand. "Go eat. People need to eat outside sometimes. It makes the heart breathe." Tuna didn't know why that sentence made her chest tighten, but it did. She looked down and busied herself with clearing the table. The day continued, ordinary and full. Tuna cleaned the kitchen, swept the floor, checked the yard, then sorted small supplies. She didn't think about the dinner much, but she noticed Alex moving differently than usual. He checked his phone more often but quickly, like he didn't want to be seen doing it. He left for a short while, saying only that he had to stop by town for something. When he returned, he carried nothing obvious. No flowers, no announcement, just his usual calm presence, which made Tuna wonder if she had imagined the difference. Near midday, they worked side by side on small farm tasks. Alex fixed a loose board near the gate. Tuna arranged soil near the flower pots, smoothing it with her hands. "You seem busy today," Tuna said. Alex tightened the last screw and stood. "A little." "Work?" Tuna asked. "Some," Alex said. "Not dangerous, just end-of-year pressure." Tuna nodded, relieved. She didn't need dramatic answers. She just needed honesty. In the afternoon, Tuna bathed Henry and dressed him in clean clothes. He grabbed her fingers and laughed in small bursts, and she found herself smiling more than she had the week before. When Valentine took Henry into her arms, Tuna felt gratitude that didn't sting anymore. As the sky began to turn gold, Alex came to the doorway. "Ready?" he asked. Tuna looked down at her clothes. Simple, practical. "Should I change?" Alex's eyes moved over her gently. "Wear what you feel comfortable in." Tuna nodded, but still she changed into a cleaner outfit. Nothing fancy, just neat. She tied her hair back, washed her hands, and checked Henry one more time. Valentine smiled. "Go. Enjoy it." Tuna hesitated at the door, then turned to Alex. "You're sure this isn't too much?" Alex's expression softened. "It's not too much." He held the car door for her the way he always did. As they drove toward town, Tuna watched the road and felt something unfamiliar. Anticipation. Not loud excitement, just gentle curiosity. Why was Alex doing this? What was different about tonight? She didn't have the answer yet, but she trusted that the answer would be kind. The town lights appeared ahead, and Alex's hand stayed steady on the wheel. Tuna sat beside him, unaware of the day's meaning, only knowing she was being taken somewhere with care. Alex drove with the same calm focus he used at the farm, but Tuna could feel a different intention in the silence. Before they left, Alex had spoken to Valentine at the doorway with quiet respect, asking her to stay with Henry a little longer. Valentine had only waved her hand and told Tuna to go, her eyes warm in that knowing way that made Tuna blush. Now the road into town was brighter than the lanes near the fields. Shops had their lights on, and couples moved slowly along the sidewalk with small bags in their hands. Tuna noticed red ribbons on a few doors, but she didn't attach meaning to them. She sat with her hands folded in her lap, checking her clothes once, then checking herself for being self-conscious. Alex glanced at her in the mirror. "You're comfortable?" he asked. Tuna nodded. "Yes, I just don't go out like this often." "You don't have to pretend," Alex said. "Just be you." That simple sentence eased her shoulders. When Alex parked in front of a clean restaurant, Tuna blinked. The entrance had soft lights and simple flowers. Through the glass, she saw warm lanterns and a few red heart shapes. "This place is nicer than I expected," she said, half whispering. Alex opened her door. "It's comfortable," he said. "That's what I wanted." Inside, the warmth wrapped around them. A quiet song played. The hostess smiled and glanced at Alex. "Mr. Alex?" Alex nodded. "Yes. Your table is ready." They walked past small tables with candles. Tuna's cheeks warmed. She wasn't used to being in places like this with a purpose that felt personal. Their corner table was simple but thoughtful. A small vase held pale flowers. A folded red card sat near the plate. Tuna stared at it, then looked at Alex. "Is there an event today?" she asked. Alex pulled out her chair. "Yes." Tuna sat straighter. "What is it?" Alex sat across from her and let the moment settle. "It's Valentine's Day," he said. Tuna let out a small surprised laugh. "Valentine's?" She shook her head. "I didn't realize. I really didn't pay attention." "I know," Alex said. That's why I didn't say anything earlier. A waiter arrived with menus. Tuna chose simple dishes, warm soup, a main that felt familiar. Alex ordered hot tea and asked for the meal to come slowly. When the waiter left, Tuna folded her hands in her lap. Alex, you didn't have to do this. Alex's gaze stayed steady. I wanted to. I don't even remember the day, she admitted. It feels unfair. It's not about fairness, Alex said. I remember because you mattered to me. The food arrived, warm and fragrant. They ate in an unhurried rhythm. Tuna found herself talking about small things, how the chickens had been louder lately, where she wanted to place the flower pots, how she hoped Henry would sleep better once they moved back to the farm. Alex listened more than he spoke, but when he answered, it was always practical and gentle. We'll move soon, he said. Before Ted, if we can. Tuna nodded, and the words felt like something she could finally believe. Halfway through the meal, Alex placed a small box on the table. Plain, tied with a simple ribbon. Tuna's eyes widened. What is that? A small gift, Alex said. For today. Tuna hesitated. We said we shouldn't spend wastefully. Alex nodded. That's why it's small and practical. Open it. Inside was a simple bracelet, thin, warm in color, with a tiny leaf charm. Nothing loud, just gentle. Tuna lifted it carefully. It's beautiful. It reminded me of you, Alex said. Quiet but steady. Tuna swallowed. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say much, he replied. Just keep it. She looked up. Why do you pay attention to dates? Alex didn't look away. Because I love you, he said simply, and I want you to feel chosen, not only needed. Tuna's eyes stung. She blinked quickly and looked down at the bracelet. Happiness still scared her, like it might demand repayment. Alex leaned forward slightly. This is not a debt, he said. It's a gift. Tuna nodded. Okay. She slipped it onto her wrist. It fit as if it had been waiting there. Alex adjusted the clasp with careful fingers, then released her hand. Dessert came, small and pretty. Tuna laughed softly. This looks like something from a movie. Alex's mouth lifted. Then let it be a good scene. On the way out, the hostess wished them a happy Valentine's. Tuna smiled awkwardly, then laughed once they were outside. I can't believe I forgot. Alex opened the car door for her. You didn't forget me, he said. That's enough. They drove back, town lights fading behind them. Tuna stared at the bracelet, turning it gently, as if confirming it was real. Thank you, she said. Alex kept his eyes on the road. For what? For seeing me, Tuna answered. Even when I'm too busy to see the day. Alex's hand briefly covered hers, warm and steady. I'll keep doing it, he said. As long as you let me. Tuna nodded. I will. When they returned to Ba Tang's place, the yard was quiet. Ba Tang opened the door before they knocked, as if she had been listening for the car. Henry slept, Ba Tang said in a whisper. Then she looked at Tuna's wrist and smiled. Good. Someone knows how to treat you. Tuna's cheeks warmed again. Alex only bowed his head politely, then squeezed Tuna's hand once before letting her go inside. Valentine's Day didn't feel like a big holiday. It felt like a simple truth, held gently, offered without pressure, and carried home like warm light. Tuna stepped toward the room where Henry slept, moving on her toes. She watched his chest rise and fall, then glanced back at Alex. Thank you for tonight, she mouthed, not wanting to wake the baby. Alex nodded once, eyes gentle. Tuna touched the small leaf charm on her wrist, and the warmth followed her into the quiet room.
Từ Na bắt đầu ngày mới như thường lệ, bận rộn với Henry và công việc đồng áng, không hề hay biết đó là ngày Valentine. Alex nhớ ra và lặng lẽ chuẩn bị cả bàn ăn tối ở thị trấn mà không làm ầm ĩ. Buổi tối anh nhờ bà Tăng trông Henry và đưa Từ Na đến một nhà hàng sạch sẽ được trang trí trong ngày Valentine. Từ Na ngạc nhiên và hơi ngượng ngùng, nhận ra mình hoàn toàn không để ý đến ngày này, nhưng Alex bình tĩnh nói với rằng anh nhớ cô vì cô rất quan trọng đối với anh. Trong bữa tối, họ nói về những kế hoạch đơn giản cho trang trại và việc chuyển về trước Tết. Sau đó, Alex tặng cô một món quà nhỏ thiết thực, một chiếc vòng tay tinh tế với mặt dây chuyền hình chiếc lá, và nói với cô rằng anh yêu cô và muốn cô cảm nhận được lựa chọn, chứ không chỉ là người thân thiết. Từ Na vô cùng cảm động, đeo chiếc vòng tay và họ lặng lẽ trở về nhà, mang theo niềm hạnh phúc ấm áp đến cho Henry và bà Tăng.